it's Talisha, and today I am competing at Camden Dressage. So we're just walking up to get Jep now. It's about 6:30. My first test is at 9:30 and we've got a little bit of a drive ahead of us. So we're leaving at around 7ish. Yeah, so we're doing 2 tests today, which is the 1.2 and the 2.2. So Prelim and Novice. The annoying thing about it is that there's like 3 hours in between both of them. Because I only did the 2 thinking like it'd be a quick day, but silly me, nope. But that's okay. Then next week we have barrel dressage, which I'm doing the 1.3, 2.2 and the 2.3. We all know how much I like the 2.3, so that's going to be a fun week. Kyle is half asleep and ignoring me. Huh? Jeppy's just having a little munchie before we put her on the float. So yeah, I put the baling twine in between it because otherwise it cuts too close to her eyes. So she's in her Mac&More Trading show rug and tail bag. She did also have their fleece rug on before, but I took it off because she decided it'd be a good idea to break one of the metal clips on it. I don't know how, but it was like cut in half up here. Snapped right off. She's also wearing her Mac&More Trading skinny hood. Yeah. And she's still a little bit hairy. She's starting to shed. I hate when they shed because there's just so much hair everywhere. But she doesn't have much of a winter coat, so it's not too bad. But she's still got her little feathers for now. Yeah, because look, someone's camped here and stuff. So this is our 1.2. I always seem to not vlog before my first test because I get nervous and I'm like rushing. But yeah, so that was a horrible halt. Our halts just weren't really working this week, and nor were they the week after at Barrel Dressage Championships. We really need to practice those a lot. But overall, I was very happy with her in this test. She worked really well and I was really happy with her. I always say this, but there are many things I would have changed about how I rode. But that's just me. I'm always like this. I will never come out of a test thinking I rode great. But yeah, so today I was very happy because she was very forward. Even in the warm-up, I had to warm her up longer than usual. Normally, Jep isn't a horse that I have to warm up very long. But she was quite hot, and it's also because where we warm up, it's around cross-country jumps, and when she's around jumps, she does get a bit spicy. And I thought maybe that's just why she was really like forward and lovely to ride, because she can be quite lazy on the flat. But it turns out the following week at Barrel Dressage Championships, she had this energy as well, and it wasn't like cheekiness or anything like that. Like, she really wanted to do the work, and it was really nice because normally we get to comps and I'm really having to push her on, and I don't really know what's kind of clicked with her or something, but I don't know if it's just that she's really happy to do the work, but it just seems like she was just really willing. This day and the following weekend, yeah, sorry that I'm talking like about the following weekend, it's just this was filmed like weeks ago and I just haven't posted it. Really happy with her canter work. I'm very happy with how she's bringing up her pole a lot more, and she was not really on the forehand at all, which is something we struggle with. She used to carry her pole really, really low and be on the forehand 24/7, so it's taken us a while to fix that. Here's our long range trot. But I'm very, very happy with how she's coming along. So I don't remember scores or anything, but I do talk about all of that at the end because I didn't remember. Because it was so long ago, but I do remember my places. So I can tell you what place I got for each test at the end, but I'll wait until you finish watching my test so you can see if I deserved it. Lol. I always fast forward the walks because I find it so boring to watch, so there you go, you don't have to go through it. She's a bit on the forehand in that corner, so I was just trying to push her on with my leg to get her off, because to get her off the forehand, it's really about the forwardness, which I think is why she wasn't on the forehand, like, ever, really. liked at this day because she was quite nice and forward and flowing. She drops her pole a little bit there. But yeah, she just had a really nice trot. She just felt great and she was just keen. I was really, really happy with her. Yeah, so just a nice little old trot. And I think we're about to canter the other way. She nearly cantered too early. Oh no, she wasn't supposed to canter. I don't even know what I'm up to in this test. Nice recovery, Felicia. Yeah, so this is the 1.2, so there's no lengthened trots or lengthened canters, so this is just like a working trot through the whole way and working canters, etc. She's a bit on the forehand there. But it was mainly, she tends to go in the forehand a lot in the corners, so, but throughout the rest of the test she seems pretty good. I haven't actually watched this over really, so I'm kind of picking it to bits as I watch. But yeah, I was very happy with her. My dog's just walking. Hi, Charlie. She's dropping her pole a bit there. But hey, I'm just being picky, and it's me. Like, it's me that needs to fix that, not her. So it's not like I'm blaming her for it or anything. But yeah, so this test I ended up coming first in and second overall. So second is out of amateur riders, all riders, horses, ponies, and then second in my section, which is the ponies. So yeah, I was really happy. It was a really big competition this day. I wasn't expecting to place, and I was just, as you can see here, I was very happy with how she went. So I was like, oh, good pony, good girl, oh, good girl. But yeah, so that's the 1.2. So, who's this? Not me. This is the lovely Zoe. So I've actually met Zoe a couple times, and she came to watch me at this Camden Dressage. She came to the last one as well to watch, and she's one of my fans, and she's so lovely, and just such a pleasure to have at my comms. It's just, she's so nice. And I thought I'd let her have a ride on Jeff, because Jeff is so good with everyone. She's just such a star, and especially on the flat, like she's lazy on the flat, as I said, but this day she was pretty good. But I'd trust anyone on her on the flat because she's a champ. Jumping is a different thing because she gets a little bit crazy, but oh, she's just a pleasure on the flat, and Zoe rode her so well. So this is Zoe's first ride on Jeff, and as you can see, they both look great. And it was only a quick ride because we had like hours of break, so it was fine for Jeff to have a quick little hop, like pony around. So it was about 5 minutes or something. But I'd be happy to let Zoe ride her again. So Zoe, if you're watching, you're more than welcome to come ride my pony again, because you guys are just so great together.
She's like, what are you doing? Not too keen on that. So we finished our test. This is Zoe, everyone. Hi. If you don't know Zoe, she's come to watch us for the day, and she had a ride on Jeff, which was fun. Jeff was really good and Zoe rode her really well. So we're gonna go look at the results soon. Jeff's just chilling. We have like 3 hours till our next one. Jeff's just watching everyone else, Mum. She doesn't care. So we're gonna go see what our score was. But I was very, very happy with her. A few things about myself that I would have changed, but that's just me being picky. But she was a champ. Hi.
Hi.
So I'm just tacking up for our 2.2 now, and that's our last test of the day. I am very tired.
And here we have the last test of the day. What the heck, Kyle? Okay. Which is the 2.2. No, yeah, that hot was good. Okay, I'll take it. Kyle, what are you doing? Hold the camera up. I'm sorry about that. Oh my god, seriously. Thank you. Yeah, so I wasn't too happy with this test. I wasn't happy. I do remember coming out fairly disappointed. Not with her, with me. That clearly could have had a lot more length in it. Oh well, that happens. And yeah, I was happy with her. I'm just trying to... Oh, it's a bit windy. Look at the trees. Sorry, distracted. Watch myself. Her trot works good. I'm very happy with how her pole is, and she's not on the forehand yet. Yeah, not too happy. I mean, not too, I don't know. You know what? What is English? Oh, okay, we tripped. So we have our first leg yield here, which starts at X. So now, I think, yeah, that's not too bad. Do we make it? Doesn't look like we made it to the other side. Kinda. Probably could have had a bit more forwardness. Bit of a dodgy transition into that canter. And then we have our circle before our... Sorry, I just got really confused. I was wondering where I was going. I really need to, like, think of what I'm doing in these tests when I'm watching them, because I just get so clueless. So here is our lengthen canter. Showed a slight lengthen, kind of falling through that corner. Slightly on the forehand there, and then we do a downwards transition. It wasn't too bad, fairly good transition. Yep, I focused. And then we just trot into a medium walk, and then she goes in the forehand in that corner. It's the corners that get us, really. And I fast forward the walk because walks are boring. I mean, I think a lot of people think dressage in general is boring, but I don't. Walk, 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 yep. I just love it. So I don't really remember what I wasn't too happy with. I think it was mainly just myself. Oh, here's our long range trot. That's quite nice. She's lengthening her neck down a little bit there. She does these quite well normally. She really likes a nice length, and we do a lot of this at home. It's how I warm her up and cool her down. Just letting her stretch her neck out, so I think she quite enjoys it. More trotting, and then we come into sitting trot for a half 10-meter circle. See, now I know what I'm doing. Like, my head's in it. That was a fairly good half 10-meter circle, and we go down to X, so straight, and it's just kind of anticipating the leg yield, and then we start leg yielding. That's fairly straight by the looks of it. Her neck looks quite straight. We also struggle with keeping that neck straight, but no, that was pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that leg yield. Could have been a bit more forward moving, but what can't? So that was a pretty accurate transition, quite a smooth one as well. So it seems like the second half of the test is a lot nicer than the first half, well, to me at least. Quite happy with that canter. Could be a bit more uphill and higher in the pole, and then a lengthen. No, not much lengthen in that. There's a little bit. Not much though. Well, she didn't really fall in the forehand in that corner. That was good. And then we do a downwards transition at X, and she's falling a little bit there. Could have had a bit more impulsion into that transition, but hey, that's alright. Quite happy with that trot there. And then we have our last lengthen across the diagonal. That wasn't too bad there. Let's see if I don't think we got a lengthen really out of this. Oh, there's a little bit. And that's enough for Jeff. We struggle getting lengthened trots out of her. Normally the canter would have been better than what that one was, but then she fell onto the forehand, then coming around to the centre line, if you notice that. I don't know what this halt was like. Yeep, yeep, yeep. Yeep. Oh jeez, we nearly had it. We also placed first in that test.
Okay guys, so we are headed home now. I got my results for the 2.2 and I wasn't feeling too great after it. I didn't think I'd go well at all, so I was pleasantly surprised when I got first in the ponies, and I got third overall, so that's out of the horses and the ponies, which was surprising. I didn't think I'd place well overall, let alone first in the ponies. So that was really, really good. The score for that, the first judge gave me a 63, the second one gave me a 66, so the average of that was exactly 65. No, 65. And I don't think I said my score for the, I didn't even think I spoke after I got my results, did I? I don't think I did. I also got my results for the 1.2, and I got from the first judge a 69.23, and from the other judge I got a 68, which gave me 68 point something. I don't know. So, which again also gave me first in the ponies and second overall. So that's it today. We're just going home now. Yeah, overall very, very happy with Jep, and happy with our scores and everything. So yeah. Okay, so this is pretty much it for the vlog. I am half asleep and I'm importing photos. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog, and I'll see you next week. Alright, bye!